Jason and Amelia had been married for 11 years. He was a surgeon working 14-hour shifts. She was a former actress who gave up her career for family life. From the outside, they looked perfect. But Amelia had felt invisible for years, unnoticed, untouched, unloved. When she began teaching an acting class at a private studio, she met Marco, a young, charismatic student who listened to her, laughed at her jokes, and looked at her like she still mattered. At first, she resisted. But the connection grew stronger, turning into flirtation, then secret messages, then nights at Marco's apartment. Jason noticed her changes: new perfume, late nights, sudden joy, but he said nothing. He thought she was just happy again, and it made him feel guilty for being absent so often. He planned a surprise getaway to Mexico to reconnect, even bought a necklace she once admired. The night before the trip, Amelia confessed everything. Not because she wanted to fix the marriage, but because she didn't want to live a lie anymore. Jason didn't yell. He didn't cry. He simply nodded and said, "Thank you for telling me. I'll cancel the tickets." She never saw him again. Part 2. What she didn't expect. After Jason walked out that night, Amelia sat in silence, waiting for something: an angry message, a knock on the door, anything. But there was nothing. Days passed. Then weeks. Jason moved out quietly, leaving only a legal notice, divorce papers, already signed on his part. Amelia thought she'd feel free. Instead, she felt hollow. Marco was thrilled at first. "Now we can really be together," he said. But the excitement faded quickly. He was 10 years younger, still chasing auditions and parties. The depth Amelia craved wasn't there. The moments with him began to feel shallow, forced. 6 months later, she found herself alone in a cafe, scrolling through Jason's social media out of habit. That's when she saw it, a photo. Jason, smiling beside a woman she didn't recognize. Younger, yes. But it wasn't her youth that bothered Amelia, it was how happy he looked. She clicked on the woman's profile. A pediatrician. Smart. Kind. And in a new relationship, it seemed, with Jason. Amelia felt her throat tighten. She lost him. Not just the man, but the version of him who used to wait for her backstage with flowers. The one who believed in forever. One night, she wrote him an email. "I don't expect anything. I just wanted you to know I regret everything. You were the best part of my life." He never replied. Part 3. The last curtain call. A year passed. Amelia had stopped teaching. The acting studio closed after Marco left to shoot a low-budget film overseas. He never even said goodbye. Her days were now quiet: mornings at the bookstore, afternoons volunteering at a community theater, nights alone with a glass of wine and old movies. But something began to shift. One evening, while helping rehearse a play at the community theater, an older actress forgot her lines and panicked on stage. Amelia stepped in, improvising, holding the scene together with grace. The room went still. Applause followed. It wasn't planned. But in that moment, she felt something she hadn't in years: alive. Later that night, the director approached her. "You should be on that stage, not behind it." It stuck with her. She started acting again. Nothing big, just local productions. But with each role, she found pieces of herself she thought were gone. Her face softened. Her voice steadied. Her smile returned, not for anyone else, but for herself. Then, one rainy afternoon, at a small independent theater in Santa Monica, she spotted a familiar face in the crowd. Jason. He watched silently as she performed a dramatic monologue about guilt and redemption. Their eyes met only once, from the stage to the back row. After the curtain fell, he was gone. But this time, it didn't break her. Because for the first time in a long time, she didn't need him to stay.